You are listening to Passport Talks, a podcast on how to become a true cosmopolitan, how to travel the world without visas, create a safe haven for your family, and access top-notch education and healthcare with a second passport or residency.
St Kitts and Nevis Citizenship by Investment, all about the program and the country. St Kitts and Nevis Citizenship by Investment program provides investors with a second passport in a Commonwealth country. It allows investors to access visa-free travel to over 150 states, including the United Kingdom, Schengen area, and Canada. Additionally, St Kitts and Nevis citizens can work and live in any CARICOM country without needing a work permit. Who can participate in the St Kitts and Nevis Citizenship by Investment program? To participate in St Kitts and Nevis Citizenship by Investment program, foreigners must be at least 18 years old and have a clean criminal record. Investors can include their spouses, children under 25, parents over 55, and siblings under 25 in the citizenship application. Investment options. One of the most popular ways to invest in St Kitts and Nevis is through real estate. The Citizenship by Investment program offers two options for real estate investment. $200,000 plus for a share or a whole property in a government-approved real estate project. The property can be sold in 7 years. The investor also earns 2 to 5% annually from leasing the property. $400,000 plus for a private dwelling house or a single-family condominium unit designated as an approved private home. An approved private home can't be sold for at least 5 years and converted into apartments or condominiums. The properties available for investment in St Kitts and Nevis include luxury villas, condos, and apartments. These properties are typically in upscale developments with swimming pools, gyms, and private beaches. It is also possible to invest in hotels and resorts. The fund contribution option is another way to invest in the Citizenship by Investment program in St Kitts and Nevis. To qualify for citizenship under the fund contribution option, you must make a minimum donation of $125,000 to the Sustainable Growth Fund, used to support various projects and initiatives in St Kitts and Nevis, such as education, healthcare, and infrastructure development. The fund contribution has several advantages over real estate. For one, it requires less capital up front, making it a more accessible choice for some investors. Additionally, it allows for greater flexibility regarding where you choose to live and how you invest your money. However, it's important to note that the fund contribution offers a different potential for return on investment than real estate. Unlike a real estate investment, you will not earn rental income or benefit from capital appreciation. The fund contribution is a one-time payment, whereas real estate investment allows for ongoing cash flow. In addition to the investment, there are fees associated with the Citizenship by Investment program. They include due diligence fees, cover the cost of background checks on the investor and their family members. The price is $7,500 for the principal applicant and an additional $4,000 for each dependent over 16. State fees. The principal applicant must pay $25,000. Additional fees may apply for dependents. Application processing fees, passport fees, and issuance of a naturalization certificate around $700 for a single applicant. Real estate purchase fees. If you choose to invest in an existing property, you may be required to pay additional fees such as stamp duty and legal fees. Determining which investment option is more profitable depends on an individual's financial goals and circumstances. The Sustainable Growth Fund offers a quicker and more straightforward application process, while real estate investments provide potential rental income and appreciation in property value. St Kitts and Nevis, facts and places of interest. St Kitts and Nevis are two small islands in the Caribbean Sea with a combined population of approximately 55,000 people. Most of the population resides on St Kitts, with around 35,000 people living on the island. The population of St Kitts and Nevis is diverse, with people of African, European, and East Indian descent, and people of mixed heritage. The official language is English, and most of the population is Christian. St Kitts and Nevis has a relatively high standard of living compared to other countries in the Caribbean region. The economy heavily depends on tourism, which accounts for around 60% of GDP. Other key industries include financial services and agriculture. The most iconic places to visit in St Kitts and Nevis include 1. Brimstone Hill Fortress is an impressive 17th century fortress that overlooks the Caribbean Sea and offers stunning views of the island and its surroundings. 2. Nevis Peak is the highest point on the island of Nevis and is a popular tourist hiking destination. The trail to the top of the peak is challenging, but the panoramic views of the island and surrounding waters are breathtaking. 3. The Botanical Gardens is a beautiful garden located on the island of Nevis and is home to a wide variety of plants and trees from around the world. The park is well maintained and provides a peaceful atmosphere for a relaxing stroll. 4. St Kitts Scenic Railway. This unique attraction is a 30-mile scenic train ride around the island of St Kitts, offering breathtaking views of the coastline, lush forests, and sugar plantations. 5. Frigate Bay is one of the most popular beaches on St Kitts, with crystal clear waters and soft sand. It is an excellent place for swimming, snorkeling, and soaking up the sun. St Kitts and Nevis's tax and business environment. St Kitts and Nevis have a tax system designed to attract foreign investment and stimulate economic growth. Some of the key tax benefits of doing business in St Kitts and Nevis include no capital gains tax, no inheritance tax, no wealth tax, no taxes on dividends, interests, or royalties. Additionally, there is a low corporate tax rate of 33%, and companies can benefit from some tax incentives and exemptions. For example, companies developing hotels, resorts, and other tourism-related projects can benefit from a 10-year tax holiday on income derived from the project, duty-free importation of building materials and equipment, and exemptions from property tax and customs duties. Other tax incentives and exemptions are available for companies involved in developing renewable energy, information and communication technology, and manufacturing industries. In terms of setting up a business in St Kitts and Nevis, the process is relatively straightforward. The country has a well-developed legal and regulatory framework, and the government has tried to streamline registering and licensing a business. Foreign investors can own 100% of a business in St Kitts and Nevis, and there are no restrictions on the repatriation of profits or dividends. Additionally, the country's stable political climate and low crime rates provide a safe and secure environment for doing business. 5 steps to obtain St Kitts and Nevis citizenship by investment. The first step in obtaining St Kitts and Nevis citizenship by investment is to select an authorized agent. The agent will guide you through the application process, advise you on investment options, and ensure all required documentation is submitted. All applicants for St Kitts and Nevis citizenship by investment are subject to a due diligence process. It includes background checks to ensure that the applicant has a clean criminal record and is not a threat to national security. Once due diligence has been completed, the applicant must select an investment option. It can be donating to the Sustainable Growth Fund or investing in approved real estate. The investment amount and associated fees must be paid at this stage. The application process requires submitting all necessary documentation, including a passport, birth certificate, and proof of investment. The Citizenship by Investment Unit will review the application and make a decision. Once the application has been approved, the investor and their family members will receive St Kitts and Nevis citizenship and a passport. That's it for this episode about St Kitts and Nevis citizenship by investment. Visit immigrantinvest.com for detailed information about St Kitts and Nevis and other investment programs, or to book a meeting with Immigrant Invest lawyers who can help find answers to tricky questions. Take the next step towards your global opportunities and secure your future with Immigrant Invest. And see you in the next episodes of Passport Talks.
You are listening to Passport Talks, a podcast on how to become a true cosmopolitan, how to travel the world without visas, create a safe haven for your family, and access top-notch education and healthcare with a second passport or residency.